All right, buckle up because you're about to hear a story that could only happen to me. My mom's brother, Uncle Maynard, recently passed away. Before the funeral, I joked with a friend, you know me, I'll probably be late to my own funeral. And without missing a beat, she said, well, now you're not going to have to worry. We'll make sure you're on time. It's in our hands now. I get ready to head out. I've got my winter coat on and just finished telling my parents on the phone, I'll be there in a few minutes. I arrive at the funeral home, hand off my coat to the nice gentleman at the door because that's what they do at funeral homes, and settle into a seat, all set to pay my respects. Now I'm sitting there looking around and thinking, where are my parents? No sign of them anywhere. I'm like, maybe they're running late. Like me, but still nothing. My parents are always a half hour early for everything. Then the funeral director steps up, looking all official, and says, the family of Mary would like to thank everyone for being here today. I'm like, Mary who? I sit up straight, heart racing, thinking, hold on a minute, who's Mary? And why on earth are they calling Uncle Maynard by the wrong name? And then, boom, it hits me. I'm at the wrong funeral. I'm suddenly sweating like I've just gave a talk in sacrament meeting. I figure, okay, I've gotta sneak out of here before anyone notices. I start inching towards the exit, trying to blend in with the plants by the door. Just as I'm about to escape, wham! A sobbing woman grabs my shoulder. She looks at me through her tears and says, it's so nice that you came to Aunt Mary's funeral. It really means a lot to the family. And then, right on cue, she asked the dreaded question, so, how did you know my aunt? Now, let me tell you, every Latter-day Saint in the world knows this trick. When in doubt, mention food. Without missing a beat, I look her in the eye and say, oh, she always made the best funeral potatoes. She nodded, wiping away tears, like, yes, Aunt Mary really did nail those potatoes. Just like that, I was off the hook. But, oh no, the story doesn't end there. I text my parents, you're not gonna believe this. I went to the wrong funeral. I'll just meet you at the cemetery. I jump in my car and head to the graveside service. I pull into the cemetery, feeling all proud of myself. And it's completely empty. Not a soul. The place is as quiet as, well, a cemetery. At this point, I'm thinking, is the adversary trying to mess with me? Or what? It felt like one of those moments when you really need less Wi-Fi and more Nephi. What I just said is true because I got home to edit the video and it wasn't done. Apparently I hit pause and I didn't hit record again. I punched the correct cemetery into my GPS. I prayed that I can still make it in time. I finally get there. I pull in and what do I see? Everyone is getting into their cars to leave. Yeah, I missed the whole thing. But hey, at least now I can say I made it to 2 funerals in one day. And if nothing else, I'll always have those famous funeral potatoes to remember. Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Moral of the story, when life gets complicated, just smile, mention funeral potatoes, and keep going. Maybe next time I'll set a reminder, and not for the wrong funeral home. This story reminds me Proverbs chapter 16, verse 9. A man's heart devises of his way, but the Lord does rest of his steps. Even though you plan to attend Uncle's funeral, everything seemed to go hilariously off course. Yet, through the missteps, you found humor and grace. It's a reminder that no matter how much we try to control things, life sometimes takes unexpected turns. And it's up to us to embrace the detours with faith and a little laughter.